All right, so come to a seat that works for you today. If you want to sit on a cushion or a pillow or something. And let's get grounded. Here we are, officially in fall season. And we've moved into the Libra season in astrology. So we're in a new kind of time. So from the navel down, let's just let yourself sit a little deeper into the earth, into today. As well as you can, release the past, let it go. And bring the mind back from the future. If it's been there, trying to solve things, figure things out, bring it back here. Take some slow cleansing breaths. So is there a softening in the belly? Often we're kind of rigid, but feel the inhale, bring all that new energy in, just receive it, bring it in as the belly expands. And exhale slowly, let the belly pull back and clear out the old, all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. Let it all go. Slow cleansing breaths. So Libra season is cardinal air. So the cardinal signs begin things. It began this new fall season. And air. So think of the power of air that changes things. Last week we had a tropical storm here, lots of powerful air. So winds of change, we think about that. The winds blowing those leaves off the trees. So when there's more of that sort of movement around, we want to focus on our inner balance, aligning with the earth and stability, but also kind of channeling that, the winds of change. What would you like to help create in your life, or kind of release the old, shake it loose from the trees, from the branches, to make space for the new. So the beginning of a new season. So a few more breaths here as you begin. And then kind of moving awareness up into the center of your head and give your mind a clean out, starting the day fresh. Let go of all the input. Give yourself that space. Like this morning, I taught yoga on the beach. You can just imagine that horizon line just wide open. Fresh start to set some new intentions as we begin this new season. Let yourself evolve and change and grow. Let the winds of Libra kind of loosen things up. Give yourself that fresh start, maybe a little encouragement to move out of some old patterns or habits or grooves that you've been in. You can change, you can grow. Great, one more breath. And today, let's start with those arms. Let's inhale, waking up the sides of the body, reaching up. Exhale, swing those arms straight back. Just a couple more. Just loosen up the shoulders, the whole body here. And then clasp your hands behind you. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, drop those arms down. Really anchor down your tailbone as you pry open the front body. So it's easy to kind of hang out in that low back space. Keep it nice and long as you lift from the sternum, look up. And then back to center. Let's free the arms wide. Take some rotations from the shoulders all the way out through your arms and hands. Deep breath here. And then we'll weave your right elbow under, eagle arms. Press those hands together, press the forearms. Lift the elbows away from you, and then exhale, sort of round into the upper back space. Little micro movements here. Exhale into the stretch. Inhale, kind of let that go. And rise back up. Free your wings, let them move. Then opposite goes underneath. Connect. Again, if the hands aren't accessible, hold on to the opposite shoulder. That nice long stretch across the upper back, the neck, and then add a little movement if you'd like. Up, free those arms. And then let's clasp the hands above us, give them a flip up towards the sky, connect your fingers and your thumbs. Again, really root down, tractioning the heavy pelvis down as you lift through the side, just opening up, arms up and back. A little more back bend, inhale. Exhale, we'll change it into kind of a seated cat stretch. So press the arms through as you round the back. And again, inhaling, front body open. Exhaling, down the back. Great, and that's meet at the top. Lift into your twist to the right, twist from your rib cage, release your arms, maybe take a step back with your right hip a bit. Hold and breathe, deep belly breaths. What can you wring out of the organs, the tissues deep in the torso? Right, back arm sweeps up. Let's sweep across the ceiling as you, again, keep those legs anchored. Remember, we're trying to create balance in the body. So left and right sitting bones, both anchored down as you open that whole side and up through the fingers. Great, and let that go. Unwind, back to center, roll out the shoulders, maybe change the cross of your legs. And then right through center. Tractioning down while lifting up. Let's inhale, twist to the left. Let those arms go. Again, maybe a little scoot back with your left hip. Hold and breathe. Back arm sweeps up. Take it across the ceiling. Anchor down into the hips. Make space between the ribs. All that connected space. Release, unwind, recenter, and then just take some little twists through the sides, loosen all of that up. Spiral around, loosen up your shoulders, your hips. Back to center and reverse. And back to center. Let's come forward to tabletop. Hands and knees. Let your body work in those waves. Let's inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, down your back, press down, and let your head go. Take some more. Notice if there's any tension in the low, middle, or upper back. Maybe go there, move there. Okay, back to center. Let's get the upper body a little more. Right arm parallel to the ground next to you. Inhale, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. We'll do 2 more because they usually feel good. Let's get open with the inhale. Exhale, thread through. Last one, reaching up. Thread it through. Let your head and shoulder rest. Press into the earth with that left hand. Find that perfect spot. Where do you need to kind of release into the neck or the shoulder, upper back? Some people like to reach up and around with the other hand, but that might be a little too much on your head. Listen to your body. Then ground the left. Let's sweep back open. Rotate a few times with that right wrist. And then squeeze, flush out all the joints of the fingers. Deep breath here. Exhale, flick it out. 2 more. Squeeze, release, and back down. Enjoy a cat stretch in the middle. See how it's feeling. Maybe a little more space in the upper back. Other side. So left hand parallel to the floor. Inhale to the openness. Exhale, thread through. Take a few more. And then hold and breathe. Let the head and shoulder support you here. Get into the upper back. Press down with your right hand. Hold and breathe. And free the left arm. Open, reach, rotate a few times, both directions. And squeeze the hand, deep breath. Exhale, flick it out. Couple more. And let that go. Again, a cat stretch or just go where you need to go here. And child's pose. Let's even that out. To even out the right and left sides of the back body. Right through center. Enjoy a big breath in. Let that go. All right, coming up back to tabletop, curl those toes, exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog pose. Pedal deeply through one leg at a time. How are the calves today? The Achilles, tendons, even the feet. You're in a forward fold, belly strong, lengthen down the back. Inhale, ripple into a nice high plank. Pressing into the earth. Exhale, roll yourself back up, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Unfolding, pause, ripple back up, and pause. And staying nice and open in the front body here. Try not to collapse into your shoulders. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, curl in, knee towards your head. 2 more times. Reaching high. Exhale, curling in. 1 more. Use the lifted leg glutes to lift. Exhale, curl in. Then flip the legs through. Find your lunge. Use your blocks under your hands if you'd like. Take another deep breath here. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. See if you can bow over your knee. So 2 more. Sinking down. Exhale. 1 more. Great. Stay in your lunge. Round left. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Get the shoulder moving again. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, forward. Couple more. Mindful movement. And then sweeping up with both arms. Let's work with our balance. Balance even when we're on both feet. Back leg glutes strong. Sink a little deeper. Lifting from your heart. A high crescent lunge. The more we ground, maybe the lighter we can feel. Great. Floating the hands down. Inhale here. Exhale back. Downward facing dog pose. Inhale, plank. Let's take it knees, chest, chin to the earth. Inhale, little cobra. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale back. Downward facing dog pose. Enjoy a breath here. Get long through the sides of the body, belly strong. Can you let your head go? Left side, inhale, straight up behind you. Exhale, curl it in, knee towards your head. 2 more. Now look forward, flip that leg through, take a few steps as you need to. No big deal, you'll get it. Exhale, straighten out this side. 2 more, just getting some good movement in the hip and the knees, quads and hamstrings. And stay in that lunge. Gently ground right hand. Let's open to the left. In shoulder rotation. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, forward. This time we pick up the other arm, sweeping up. Again, use your balance. Back leg, glute strong. Sink a little deeper. Find that foundation into the earth as you lift higher. You got it. Breathe. And releasing the hands down. Let's go forward this time. So inhale first. Use your exhale to kick forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. And melt yourself down. Exhale. And just hold and breathe for a moment. Reach, root down through both feet. Root your tailbone. Let the upper body just melt. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring it to your heart. Great. Then hands at your sides, finding mountain pose. So from your navel down, can you sink deeper? From the navel up, feel a rise of energy up. Feel the balance. Great. Inhale, arms right up by your ears or right out of your shoulders, whatever is best for your shoulders today. Exhale, take a little seat into Utkatasana, the chair pose. Inhale here, feel a little more lift. Then exhale, bending into forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, melting your body over. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart. We'll do that a few times. Nice and grounding and strengthening here. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, traction the tailbone down, belly strong. Find that seat beneath you. Inhale from the heart. We kind of lift the energy up while staying in that seat. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, melt away. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, heart center. Again, and we'll hold this one. So inhale, reaching. Again, either arms reach straight up or out of your shoulders. Exhale here. Hold and breathe. Sink a little deeper into your heels than your toes. So can you feel that kind of floaty toe feeling? The balls of the feet, the pinky side, the heels. There's a nice little strong arch happening. Belly strong, keep sinking deeper. One more breath. Exhale, again, forward fold, Uttanasana, balance that out. Halfway lift, get longer in the spine. And melt with the exhale. Hold and breathe. Great. Inhale, left leg back. Find your Anjane Asana. So the sun salutation, this pose represents the equinox. And we just had that this weekend. So equal balance. of the front and back feet. Foot. Exhale back to downward facing dog pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Take it to the earth, slowly, be strong. Everything down. Inhale from that kind of quiet winter solstice place, we rise up. Inhale from the heart. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward, spring equinox. Exhale, both feet forward. Inhale, rise, summer solstice. Back to the heart. We begin again. So again, inhaling from the heart, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back into that fall equinox position where we are. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we go to the earth with a slow exhale, down, and we rise back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg through. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, we rise, lift the heart. Exhale, back to summer solstice, peak of light. As we're always just flowing, we're in it. One more each side, inhale. Exhale, begin to fold. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, be strong on the way down. Inhale, Bhujangasana, find your cobra. Exhale, press back. Inhale, left leg forward. Anjaneyasana. Great. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart. Take a big breath. One more cycle around the year. Inhale, rise. Exhale, folding. Inhale, left leg back, or right leg back. Doesn't really matter. We'll balance it. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, right leg through. One more lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Rise with the breath. And back to the heart. Let everything just begin to move through you, finding your Tadasana mountain pose. Great. Left leg back, warrior one. Very similar to lunges. This time back foot is grounded at a little angle, 10 o'clock angle, sinking into the earth. Feel that rise up. The more grounded you feel, the more lift you can open up. And let's clasp the hands behind you. So find a strength. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Drop those arms down. Lift from your heart. Look up. And then take the humble warrior, bowing shoulder towards the front knee, head down. Wherever those arms can go. Okay, root the feet. Let's come back up. Free your hands and then back up into Virabhadrasana 1, warrior one pose. Take a few breaths to feel that groundedness, the balance of both feet, stability and strength. Feeling the energy rise up. Great, straighten the front leg. Release the arms, let's step in, maybe wider with the stance. Definitely strong in the quads. Try not to lock the knees. Open the arms. This is where we take the big shoulder rotation, palms back. Maybe the hands can find each other, tucking in that reverse Anjali Mudra, or however you can connect. And check your feet. Are you gripping your toes? Try to just open the whole base. Inhale, let it rise up. Exhale, take a slow bow. So this means strength of the back to keep extending the front body nice and long. Eventually coming down, belly strong. Keep letting the heart guide the way. Parsvottanasana. Intense stretch for this front side. Feeling the upper leg bones kind of roll in. I like that feeling. Tailbone back. Okay, one more big breath. Root the feet. Inhale, rise with strength. Balance. And exhale, release your hands. Your wrists probably. Right hand to the sacrum. Let's go into the revolved triangle. If you have a block handy, go for it. I didn't grab mine, but you don't really need it. Let's inhale, left arm up. Take that slow bow. Strong, intentional, kind of forward and then down to your block or to the leg somewhere or to the floor. Can we pull that front hip back a little bit more as the crown of the head goes forward? And twist the rib cage, moving from the heart center. Right arm towards the sky or not. Keep it on your back if you want. Hold and breathe. Deep wringing out. Deep into the low belly. Digestive system, elimination. One more breath. Can you get longer? Exhale, go deeper into that twist somewhere. Unwind, recenter. Inhale, rise up. Great. Exhale, bring it to the heart center. Find that center. For your back foot, and you all know this little sequence. Go right into warrior three. So when you're ready, the knees start as kind of soft springs for you, and then we lift. Keep this lifted leg rolling inward, flex the toes down towards the earth, reach through your heel, and then wherever your arms want to fly. Hold and breathe. Stabilize that stand, like use your quads. You're not locked in the knee. We'll step forward when you're complete. Root the feet. Inhale, opening up, and exhale. Forward fold. Even that out. Halfway lift. Get nice and long. And melt again. Exhale. Tuck the head. Let it go. Great. Rise it up. Bring it to the heart. And take a big breath. Feeling all that good energy moving around. Great. Other side, left leg stays forward. Right foot back at a 2 o'clock angle or so. Do both feet feel grounded? Again, you can take quite a wide stance with these squared hip poses. And reach. So very different than the warrior two family. This is warrior one. The front body faces the front of the mat. All right, and then clasping the hands. This is the low clasp. Press the palms together, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Have probably a nice bend in your elbows. We don't want to hang out in your wrists. Lifting, prying open as the arms go down and we look up. Maybe that feels good just to stay open. Or maybe you take the hinge, keeping the upper body just as it is. We hinge down. Maybe the arms can sweep away from your body. Again, do not hang out in your wrists or your elbows. Press the palms together. Great. Then find that balance, root the feet, rise up. For your hands, the wrists, probably. Find warrior one more time. Virabhadrasana 1. Strong and grounded, balanced. Straighten the front leg, let those arms go. And maybe the next 2 poses have a little shorter stance. Wider for stability. Arms wide. Roll those palms back. Tuck the fingers together. If you can take that reverse Anjali Mudra or whatever is accessible for your shoulders. Hold on somewhere. It will keep opening if you keep practicing. All right, inhale, arch it up. Keep open on the way down. And this is where it's like the thighs roll inward. Those leg bones roll inwards. The tailbone goes back as we keep folding. As you look down, make sure you're not gripping your toes. Distribute the weight. You got it. Take a few breaths. All right, when you're ready, root the feet. Inhale, rise. Release the arms. Again, maybe wrists need to counter move. Left hand behind you. Again, if you have the block, you can move it to the inside or outside of your front foot if you've got it, or just use your leg itself. Inhale, right arm reaches. Keep that reaching as we take your bow. So again, slowly, the foundation is the same as where you just were in Parsvottanasana. But this bottom hand will land. I like to kind of flatten out the back again. So find that extension, the front body, and there's lots of space to twist around. From the heart, from the rib cage. It's not just this top shoulder. And then if you want to add the arm, go for it. Make sure the neck feels long. You're breathing deep into the body. Let some old stuff go. Evolve triangle. Parivrita Trikonasana. One more big breath into the belly. Great. Unwind slowly. Back up. Open all that up. Bring it to the heart. And take a breath. Preparing for warrior 3. Just kind of free your back foot. Soften the knees. And just make sure front foot feels ready. Find your balance slowly. Fly like you want to. Maybe the hands just stay at the heart or the hips. Lifted leg, use your glutes and quads. Roll that leg inward a little bit. Lots of energy in your lifted heel. All right, step forward when you're ready. Reground. Nice job. It's all practice. Inhale. Let's just enjoy a little release here. Maybe ragdoll, where you tuck the hands in. Maybe just the arms hang. Keep the core strong. Protect the back. Let go. One more big breath. Great. Let those arms go. Rise up. Stand in a nice tall mountain pose, Tadasana. Nowhere to go, just be here in this pose. Good. One more breath. pivot so I can see you better. We'll work with Garudasana, the eagle pose. So make sure both feet feel grounded. We'll take a little seat. Doesn't have to be huge, just soften into the knees, the ankles, the hips. And then cross left knee over the right. And maybe this foot's wide, maybe it's kickstand, maybe it's on a block, or maybe it can wrap around. But wherever you are, try to center the knees, center the whole torso here. Maybe just work with the base, Garudasana, eagle pose. Or maybe the wings go and you weave left elbow under. So wherever you are, squeeze everything that touches, arms, legs, find the midline, find the balance, find the breath. One more breath wherever you are. And just let that all open up. And then let it go. In a soft, floppy twist. Let it go. All just practice. Nice. All right. So trying to balance it out. Find center. And just a simple shift. So we're not hanging out in the hip. We're trying to stay just grounded in center as you stack the knees. Again, maybe. Oh, it's the other side. Make sure you do the other side. Balance it. And just take your time building it. From the foundation first. Keep just zipping everything together. Find the midline. Just weaving the body around the midline. Balance the mind, balance the body. Whenever you're complete, kind of ground into it to free yourself out of the pose. Let it move. Shake it out. Nice. And then take a nice wide stance. We'll balance that out into Prasarita Padottanasana. It's a wide angled standing forward fold. So we build it from the base, ground those outer feet. And then just kind of in your mind's eye and your body, can you sort of align your wrists and ankles? So we have that sort of stance to match your body alignment. Great. Then inhale, just right up the front body. Exhale, we take a slow bow forward and down. Take your time. It's extending out. And then hands come down under your shoulders. Inhale, flat back. So get nice and long. And exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Again, you can be on blocks. We're bending the elbows. We're using the upper body strength to pull the upper body down. Pause and breathe. Make sure the head feels like you've let it go. Relax the neck, the jaw, the face. And then for the upper body, it's a nice variation. Turn your fingers back and walk behind you. Just kind of pulling down. Again, relax the neck, the upper back. Make sure we're not locked in the knees. Great. And then back to center, arms wide. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale there. Inhale all the way up with strength. Nice. Exhale to the heart. And we'll pivot to the top again. Reset, reground. All right, checking in, big full body breath. One more forward fold. We've done a lot, so make sure we're not locking your knees. Be soft. One more downward facing dog. Step back. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Feeling, again, equal balance in the hands and the feet. And you release your head a little bit more. And then to child's pose, come down with arms extended or wrapped around you. Maybe they just want to tuck in now. Begin to settle the energy. Okay, then we'll work with rabbit pose, Shashangasana, a little gentle inversion. So bring your knees a little closer if they're not, and arms back, holding onto your feet if you can. So you might want to watch, if you haven't done this in a while, we're going to lift our hips up and then just gently rest on the crown of your head. Meanwhile, those arms are pulling back to open up across the upper back, belly strong, kind of hollow it out. Send some good energy to your brain, to your face. One more breath. Exhale, child's pose to settle that. Great. Roll up slowly and just sit in hero's pose, Virasana. If you can adjust your legs as needed. So you're sitting on the heels or between them. Relax the shoulders and just take 3 deep breaths here. When you're ready, just shift to one hip, slide those legs through, and find staff pose. So maybe wiggle back and forth, finding equal balance on the left and right sitting bones, and through those legs and heels. Equal balance of the back body being strong, the front body open. Neutral neck, so maybe even work your neck a little bit. Find neutral. Good. One more breath here. Noticing how it's maybe sometimes hard to be still and strong and patient. And we shift to the middle of the mat, make some space. Roll yourself down slowly. With a massage roller down. Bring your knees in when you get there. Pelvic tilts, just kind of subtle. We inhale, tailbone down, arching the back. Exhale, curling in. 2 more. Inhale to move the shins away. Exhale, contract. Feet down. Your choice. Figure 4 for the outer hip. Right ankle over your left thigh. Moving like that. Or if you want more, eventually you can cross your knees for the upside down cow face pose or shoelace. We hold on to the opposite foot. So different alignment. It will hit you in different spots. So see what feels best for you. Staying in that figure 4 or stacking the knees. One more breath. Can you find another layer somewhere? Release. Take the feet wide and just kind of windshield wiper, get some movement. And then the other side. So figure 4, left side. Just check in there first. That might be enough. Or changing it up a little bit, moving the knees together. And see if you can find that opposite foot or leg somewhere. Wherever you go is great. Just breathe, make some more space. A lot of stuff stored in our hips. One more breath, wherever you are. Free your legs, walk them wide again. Then just open up, windshield wipers, freedom. And then back to center. So here, either use your block underneath your hips or just stay on your back or move to a wall. We'll just be here for a minute or so, making this right angle. Mindful of your neck, try not to look around. I was just looking. Keep it nice and long. That natural curve is there. But let's just become a waterfall. Viparita Karani. Lots of ways, little modifications. Just a little moment to free. Maybe the ankles want to move again here. Take some pressure off the lower legs. And everything shift for a moment. One or two more breaths where you are. And actually, if this feels really nice, maybe stay here for the final relaxation. It's a good place to be. Or you can lower down and let everything settle into Shavasana. Maybe you need a blanket, a little extra grounding on your torso, let everything really settle. Close your eyes. And feel the movement of the practice and really the movement of life. Just settle into stillness for a few moments. Rest in peace. That's the goal of the practice. Finding peace from within yourself so you can help create peace outward. Take 3 more full body breaths. And from this peace, wake up again, just keeping the peace, keeping your intentions, keeping this alignment of yourself. Keeping the fingers, the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Enjoy a full stretch. Reaching the arms up, deep breath in, exhale down your whole body. And then roll to a side. And then up to a seat. And we'll close our practice. Bow your head to your heart. When you get there, just keep that quiet mind. Take a big breath of this peace that we've created. And let it ripple beyond us just a little bit. Fill again. Let it ripple outward just a little farther. And this time all around the world, so all may benefit. Ripples of peace. May all beings and all worlds be happy and free. Thank you all so much for being a part of this practice. Have a beautiful day.